rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I begin, I was walking around outside, came inside, and I saw that we had a Jamaat, at the chai station. So chai uncles, we want to inshallah invite you as well to participate in this, inshallah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. My name is Farah. Many of you guys in the community might know me as one of the Hifz instructors here, and also, alhamdulillah, graduate of the madrasa. But not many of you guys may know how I got here. And I'd like to share, inshallah, a personal story that dates back about 6 years ago. In the year 2017, I was an attendee at the school, Lane Tech High School in Chicago, Illinois. And I was there for 9th grade, part of my first 9th grade semester. And I truly felt that I did not belong there. I had a longing that I wanted to study the Quran. I wanted to try to master the Quran. And I wanted to be in the environment of Quran. But, didn't know that where we could find that environment and place here in USA. So alhamdulillah, one of my distant relatives mentioned to my mom about IIE. And I was so happy when I heard about it. A place like this where you can study Quran, you can live next to the masjid, and you can be in ibadah all day. I mean, so much. You have like all Muslim friends, all school, Muslim friends. So all this, definitely touched my heart, and I was so wanting to come here. But, I mentioned this, that I wanted to mention that at that time, my family wasn't going through the best financial situation. So that also came to my mind when I heard that there was a fee, monthly fee, and it's not like public school where you walk in, completely free. So I thought, okay, maybe it's not gonna happen. But subhanallah, we called actually, my mom and I, and we remember that Mawlāna answered the phone call, and we told him that we were interested in signing up the madrasa. So he welcomed and said, come back in the morning of tomorrow, the next day. Next part I'm going to mention, maybe Mawlāna does not want me to mention it, but I'm going to go ahead and do so. That we were speaking with Mawlāna that day at 8 a.m. after he had a morning assembly. And then my mom's whole thought process was that, okay, we have to mention that we can't afford fully to pay for it and whatnot. But we showed our transcripts and whatnot, and right away, when my mom mentioned that, we're not in the best financial position, he said immediately, no problem, without any hesitation. And truly, we agreed at that time that we'll pay less than the fee. And subhanAllah, I recall that there's many months that actually we couldn't even pay the fee itself. But I want to mention that I swear that that I was not treated even the slightest bit different than those who paid in full. And truly, I owe so much to this madrasa. Everything that I do, and everything that from my life since then, has completely changed. And in reality, we think about it, all of us, we live in a world, and we know how many places will accept you immediately without looking at your financial position at all. Truly, there are very few places like that. So I came up here today, and I actually spoke to Mawlāna that wanted to mention a few words. It came from me. That I wanted to personally thank those people among you guys and wherever they are in the world who gave years prior. For you definitely helped out a 15-year-old boy attain his dream of memorizing the Quran. And if it was not for your guys' donation and for your efforts, my dream wouldn't have become a reality. I think about it, a lot. Each letter that I have recited to my teachers, every moment that I spent in preparation, outside of class, inside of class, each word that I recited from the Quran, each ayah I recited within salah, outside of salah, each and every single drop of knowledge that I gained, truly, or that I pass on. All those who donated, you have earned every single reward. And that I mentioned. And I ask Allah Ta'ala to keep increasing you guys. Amen. And I ask Allah Ta'ala to reward you all until you, from when you pass away and even beyond. I know that every single person here in the crowd doesn't have the ability to give. But trust me, I understand that. But those who can give, whether it's little or a lot or whatever it is, know that you can impact lives and dreams just like mine was. Without even being aware. I know many people are not aware. I don't take so much time from Mawlāna Sa'ad's time, but there's one beautiful ayah that I was listening to a lecture in Surah Mujadila. يَوْمَ يَبْعَثُهُمُ اللَّهُ جَمِيعًا فَيُنَبِّئُهُم بِمَا عَمِلُوا أَحْصَاهُ اللَّهُ وَنَسُوهُ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ شَهِيدٌ. We find that on the day of judgment, when we're all resurrected, all of us, we will be informed of every single thing we did. Allah Ta'ala will have kept count of it. Whether good, whether we gave in, or whether we did salah, anything, any good or bad. And Allah Ta'ala keeps count of it, but we forget. And truly Allah is a witness over everything we do. How many times have we gone out with our friends and families, and we have gone for lunch or dinner, and the bill exceeded a bit more than what we expected? At the time, we're like regretful, why we ate this much food, or, why, so much the bill, the increase of price. But subhanAllah, that little pinch lasts only for a few minutes, and it goes away. And we are so quick to forget it. And if we're not quick to forget it, then, think about it. We go out, the next week, we go out to eat. Again, and again, and again, and again. This is the human nature. We forget, but Allah Ta'ala does not forget. So, I want to conclude it here, that yes, you may feel a bit hesitant, but I guarantee that if you give tonight, you will not remember this, from years to come. You will not remember from years, for months, for days, but Allah Ta'ala will. And that while you're continuously reaping the reward as if you are in ibadah day and night. And for those who question, where does the money go? Well, I'm here to show that I'm living proof, of what your humble donations can do and can blossom into. There are so many cases similar to mine. One Jummah khutbah by a great scholar, local Chicago scholar, Mawlāna, who came and mentioned that as well, how Madrasa IA has supported him. Such a great, there's so many students I can give that example. As you can see on the TV screen, 35 people who are zakat eligible. So, inshallah, I would like to conclude here. Jazakumullahu khairan. And inshallah, we ask Allah Ta'ala to give us the best of tawfiq and to help us in all our worships and ibadah. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Very inspirational story, mashallah, Hafiz Raage. I just want to remind you, mashallah, stay here for a second.
Raage, you are the diamond for
He said, Raage, you are the diamond for this community, and I indeed believe that. I remember many years ago, I used to see this kid running around in his, mashallah. This month of Ramadan. Month of Ramadan is also the month of Quran. Very good, mashallah. Shahr Ramadan unzila fihi. Abdul Rahman will be finishing the Quran tonight. Some of you were here for most of it. Others have completed elsewhere. Some have finished reciting the Quran, in the home. It's not easy for the Imam to complete the whole Quran in Tarawih. It's easy for people, but still it's also, some people find it difficult just to, pray Tarawih behind one Quran. We all know in this community, people know about Ubaidullah. He does Khatam in maybe 5 days, 10 days. he travels, mashallah. And it was very difficult to find another person who was like Mawlāna Ubaidullah, who might finish 3 or 4 Quran. We have here, as you mentioned, brother, the diamond of the community, mashallah. So far, he will not speak about it. I was just informed right before iftar. I was informed that mashallah Hafiz Raage so far has finished in Taraweeh, only in Taraweeh, 7 Quran, mashallah. Takbir! Wallahi, it is an achievement. Wallahi, it is an achievement, and it is, as he mentioned, because of many people who came forward. Allah knows best who those individuals are, who will also get the reward of 7 Khatam Quran in Taraweeh, not just in recitation. For example, 2-3 nights ago, he alone started from Islamic, the first juz, all the way till 15th juz. Subhanallah. And second night, from 15th juz to Nas. 2 nights in the Quran. He started right when the time of Isha comes, all the way till right before Suhoor started. That's a dedication. That's a love of Quran, mashallah. May Allah preserve you, my brother. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use you, continue to use you for the khidmat of deen. His khidmah, his service is in this community back, mashallah. May Allah reward you, may Allah preserve you.